the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Pacers in Indianapolis. For Indiana, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. Some teams fast out of the gate, others not so lucky. Kenny, for the teams that have started slowly, how do they turn the tide?
You know what? About a week ago, I was talking to a friend of mine about this, and I was like, when that happens, you can't panic. The season's just begun. Identify the real problems before you start tinkering on things.
Sometimes a lineup change can help. Things may just have to work themselves out, though.
Time now for tip-off. We get it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the two-game season series from last year.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, Greg, but as with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
And early in the season, many coaches, Clark, still experimenting with rotations. Who plays when and where, and how long has it been in your experience to have that established on a team?
Well, it varies from team to team. There are a number of factors. One, the coach, has he been there a while? Does he have an established style of play and system? Two, what's your roster like? How healthy are you? What's the mix and makeup of your team? So it could vary, but typically you'd like to have it not prolong itself into the regular season. You hope that a few weeks of training camp, and then by the time you get a month of the season under your belt, that you're pretty anchored into who you are and how you're going to try to play.
Good outline. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland. At the 2, it's McCollum with Turner at the 3. Nurkic is out there with Aminu, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And it's Young finishing it off.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Collison against Lillard. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
Well, you know what, Greg? When the defense is that lax, come on now, they honestly deserve to lose. You can't let a team get into that kind of a groove.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, and I think all credit goes to that being just good offense. I mean, those are the kind of shots they want, and they got them.
Now here's McCollum. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Miami.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Collison in the post, covered by Lillard. They get it back, and Turner kicks to Bogdanovich. Makes it off the glass.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Oladipo finds Collison. Outside, Bogdanovich. Sinks that one from the post.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Nurkic. Portland again missing.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Bogdanovich against Turner. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And for the most part, when Bogdanovich is out on the floor, he's there to do one thing, shoot.
And I tell you what, when you can shoot like that, that's all you need to do. Great catch-and-shoot player who can stretch the defense. You cannot leave him alone, and really his presence frees up so much for his teammates on the floor.
And Bogdanovich, a player who has bounced around the last few seasons.
Yeah, you know what? He's a guy that spaces the floor nicely, Kevin, and he's got a toughness to him that I think was undervalued and underappreciated across the league. He can make shots off the catch and shoot or coming off screens, and he also showed himself to be a better defender than people thought he was.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Collison against Lillard to the inside. The shot by Turner, no good.
And that's solid defense, rock solid, contesting without fouling. Well done.
McCollum, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot.
The Pacers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And you know, Bojan Bogdanovich, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
Greg, they were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
Now here's Turner. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami. Pass to McCollum. Five on the clock. Can they get it? And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Collison dishes to Young. Back to Collison. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Collison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Lillard. He had 28 points in the win against Miami.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
And here's Oladipo after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Trickeration. I like that, partner. That's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative, though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by Miles Turner. Oladipo against McCollum. Leonard trying to break free. The teardrop falls in. 6 points for C.J. McCollum.
Nice looking floater there, Kevin. Such a fast shot, a quick release. Really hard to guard that.
And the foul called on Myers Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Tyreke Evans is checked in for Bogdanovich.
Tyreke Evans.
And so here is Indiana, leading by 5. Evans against Turner. Nice shot by Evans. Evans has got his first points of the night.
And how about the efficiency Evans has shown in the paint? Once he's got his position, he's looking to score.
Now here's McCollum. 6 points for him. On the wing, Turner. Three-pointer, Lillard. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
The kick out to Collison. Back to Turner. Second chance shot. Good as the jump shot falls. And now it's a 9-point Indiana lead.
Turner is very comfortable letting it go from there. A dependable scorer from the mid-range. Tell you what, as a former Pacer myself, the fans have to love this young core they put together. Oladipo and Sabonis via trade, Turner through the draft. That's a very strong core to build with.
And the basket by Lillard.
Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
Evans kicks to Oladipo. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. And for the Pacers and their young group, Clark, they all want to grow together.
Yeah, there's outstanding alignment from the very top of the front office, obviously with the coaching staff, and then the players. Tremendous chemistry when you look at the way this team embraces one another. And Oladipo has emerged not only as the star, but the leader who's very well respected by his teammates. Yeah, those shots are taken totally in rhythm, high percentage quality shots, and really getting whatever he wants.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Aminu. Young's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Oladipo right side. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on C.J. McCollum. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And that's what's created a rhythm for them offensively. That's also why you see them knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Sabonis comes in for Young. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison.
Last year was a great home return for Oladipo, the former Hoosier. Played easily his best season of basketball since being the second overall pick back in 2013. Made his first All-Star appearance as well, and I've got a feeling he's got more of those All-Star appearances in front of him.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 9-point game. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Oladipo.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
Curry kicks to Leonard. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Inside, it's stolen by Stauskas. Here's McCollum. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Evans outside. A floater, and Harkless pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 10. And Curry has it in the corner. And Portland again with the bucket.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Passes it to Evans. And it's off the back rim, no good.
It's just one of those games for him so far. Nothing seems to be finding the bottom of the net.
Curry passes it to McCollum. Yes, that goes in. McCollum's got 11 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Pacers leading by 6. Now Evans. 26 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Trailblazers.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long three. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
He's off on the first.
You got to appreciate the skill set of Evans. I mean, Tyreke Evans can play a few different spots for you, and he's got nice handles for a guy his size.
The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. And he's good on the second.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
Curry against Joseph. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Over Evans. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Joseph against Curry. Stolen by O'Quinn. And it's Evans in the corner. The baseline J. And the jumper is good. Evans has got 5.
In the shooting form Evans has, a reliable jump shot. You got to honor it if you're the defense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The three from McCollum. Evans with the rebound. "16 feet away. Not going to go that time. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 9. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
On the court for the Trailblazers, Harkless is out there with Myers-Leonard. Then it's Curry. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Stauskas in at the 2. Now here's Harkless. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Sabonis with the steal. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it, the fast break chance. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Joseph's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Indiana. And so Curry will bring it up for Portland. They trail by 11. McDermott, no one around him, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And, you know, it's clear McDermott has practiced this shot thousands of times. Quick trigger.
Curry kicks to Stauskas. It's Nurkic, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Curry. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Now here's McDermott, defended by Harkless. McDermott finds Evans. That one's good. Just his third make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes and the attention of the officials?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is just a behemoth of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. Here's Stauskas, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Evans.
And Stauskas is really clever, maybe even cunning, with how he draws contact. I mean, you have to be careful in how you defend him.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Stauskas.
The former Wolverine Stauskas, a pure shooter with deceptive athleticism and a high ceiling. This guy has a lot of room to continue to grow.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Evans. And both free throws good for Stauskas. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Joseph kicks to McDermott. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Just his first attempt. The offensive rebound. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his first bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Myers-Leonard. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Now, here's Nurkic, just 5 to shoot. And the foul on Kyle O'Quinn. That is his first foul of the game. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the pass to Curry. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lillard against Joseph. He kicks it to O'Quinn. Dishes to Bogdanovich. The three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 15. Here's Curry. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now, here's Joseph. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Young comes in for Sabonis. And it's Collison in for Corey Joseph. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Turner. Outside Collison. Back to Turner. Pass to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Misses the jumper. And so Curry will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 13-point game. Lillard outside. Turner up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 13 feet away. And it's good for 2.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pacers leading by 11. Collison kicks to Young. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
When you can rise up so quickly as Young can and do it that easily, then even contested shots are no problem.
And for his whole career, Thaddeus Young has been a player not afraid, Greg, of attacking defenders head on.
Young has such a great first burst of speed. He really is a handful to deal with. Gets a lot of transition buckets that way, and in the half court can set up teammates by creating space. In the latter part of his career, I think he's taken on more of a vocal leadership role as well. And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry against Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Lillard drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 8.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
Collison kicks to McDermott. Pass to Turner. To the inside. The 15-footer, and Young with the basket on the assist by Turner. 6 points for him.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but he's turned it on here in the second.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Lillard attacking. Pacers with the rebound.
Obviously, I mean, it would go a long way if he's making his shots. Right now, they're behind, and they certainly could use his help.
Trailblazers trail by 14. McDermott with a steal. And it's sent back by Turner. And he's able to get it back. Aminu against Young. A second chance effort. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Turner. Tries from 7. Leans inside. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Damian Lillard. The Pacers have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Collison feeling it out a bit. A floater. Here's Turner. Misses off the left iron.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. It looked like he forced the shot. Resplendent release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot.
Trailblazers trail by 14. Curry with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Curry passes to Nurkic. The dish now to Aminu. And Curry has it in the corner. A three ball. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Nurkic with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. He dishes it to Lillard. Back to Curry. Lillard outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Collison. At the elbow, it's Turner. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Curry. Oladipo, good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Now here's McCollum, 11 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. The Pacers making a switch here. Evans is checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Leonard, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. And Nick Stauskas is subbed in for Evan Turner. Inside, here's McCollum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. And that's 13 points for C.J. McCollum. Collison with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Young finds Evans. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And, you know, even with him struggling, they're still up. But they need him to find his rhythm soon.
Right at the free throw line. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
So it's the Pacers now. Portland making their last shot. 4 on the shot clock. Young. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far. And Nate McMillan, a coach with multiple stops in his career, had good success last season with the Pacers.
And, you know, to some that was a surprise, but McMillan does a lot of things well as a coach. He communicates well. He demands accountability. And his teams typically play a smart brand of basketball. And actually, it's a reflection of how Nate was as a player.
Now here's Turner, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Here's Evans. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lillard against Collison. And it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Collison for three. That shot, no good. And so it's Indiana with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, Hoop fans. NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. EJ, Shaq, Jet. Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and 1 assist. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we return to Indianapolis, Indiana, with a look at all the activity taking place in this terrific downtown. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so Collison will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Collison and Oladipo are the guard set. Bogdanovich outside at the three with Young down at power forward. And it's Turner in at the center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. McCollum against Oladipo. Over to the wing. Collison against Lillard. 5 to shoot. Feeds to Young. Got a piece of it. Here's McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
Aminu, the pass to Turner. Kicks it to McCollum. Over Oladipo. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he crowded the shooter there, made him uncomfortable, got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot. You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Lillard against Collison. To the middle. Here's Turner, and he banks in the layup. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
Confident in the paint, Turner knows he can cash in from this area.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And the layup's good off the glass.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Pacers leading by 12. And here's Collison. Softly drops in the floater. Collison's got 5.
Tell you what, a player of his size needs that shot, the floater. It's invaluable for a guy like Collison.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Shot from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Another shot. And Nurkic lays it in. He's got 8.
Boy, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Here's Turner. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 12. And when you see Miles Turner play on the offensive side of the ball, the amount of skill he has at his age is just amazing.
Yeah, already a great pick-and-pop player. You know, not going to be much of a banger down low, but has enough touch outside where he won't need to be. But while he's still a work in progress offensively, I think he's shown that he has a very high ceiling in terms of his skill set.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. And some changes here for the Pacers. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Sabonis comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Harkless is checked in.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
McCollum passes to Harkless. Back to McCollum. And the lead is down inside single digits.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And Oladipo kicks to Joseph. Oladipo against McCollum. Oladipo draws the double. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That is his first foul of the game. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Lillard. Oladipo against McCollum. Now here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. They can't stop the run with that one. Portland moving the ball around. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
That's good from Harkless. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court, was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. To the middle, here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up big.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
And the Pacers call time here.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there, just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
The Pacers making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Now, here's Oladipo. 12 points for him. They could use a bucket, and it's good on the layup. Oladipo's got 14.
Hey, you know what? Once Oladipo gets the hot hand, he knows exactly how to take over because he's a smooth and versatile scorer.
Curry finds McCollum. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Joseph. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Joseph against Curry. And again, it's Portland converting.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Now Joseph passes it to O'Quinn. Oladipo outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And for Victor Oladipo, for so many teams, he was the second option on offense. But now, Clark, he's shown he is a full-fledged number one option.
And you know the thing about that, Kevin, that's really heartening is his teammates love him being in that spot. And that speaks to Oladipo's unselfishness and character. I mean, Russell Westbrook and Aaron Gordon both had great things to say about Oladipo's success leading the team. And, again, just a credit to who he is as a young man.
The first one falls.
And, you know, Oladipo is one of those multifaceted players. I mean, he can do just about anything you ask of him when he's on the court.
Evans, he's checked in for Indiana. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Portland. Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 4. Cullum passes to Harkless. Nurkic with it, defended by Sabonis. Nurkic dishes to McCollum to the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Evans outside. The feed to Oladipo. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Sheer muscle that time from the clever guard Victor Oladipo. I like how he takes the punishment and just fights through it.
Nurkic kicks to McCollum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
I like the shiftiness of McCollum. I mean, feels like he can get any shot he wants to. Very efficient as a guard.
Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Oladipo. He's got 18. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pacers in 5th.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Curry is inside. He's covered by Joseph. Portland again missing.
The defense was less than impressive there, but despite them not really contesting that shot, he still bricked it.
Evans passes to Sabonis. He kicks it to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Curry. Second chance shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
For Indiana, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
One shot, find the lanes.
And that one misses. Trailblazers trail by 6. And a wide open look for McCollum. Offline with his 3. Evans feeling it out a bit. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
And it seems like they've been more than willing to crack down on those. Makes it tough to get as physical as you'd like to out there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum outside. That's short off the rim. Pacers leading by 6. To the paint. Here's O'Quinn. And O'Quinn slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Here's Curry. The Pacers making the shot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now the pass to Oladipo. Back to Joseph. It's Oladipo on the wing. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's Evans, and Evans throws it down hard.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
Yeah, that's tremendous efficiency there. I mean, you like seeing them put together these types of plays.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oladipo right side. And it's Joseph in the corner. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists in the game. Curry against Joseph. Here's McCollum, and he uses the glass on the layup. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
Now, here's Joseph. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. From the baseline. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Curry. Here's Stauskas, covered by Evans. Stauskas dishes to Nurkic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And a look here at the shot chart for Oladipo.
And it's really been a tremendous night. He's been efficient. He's been a major driving force in this offense. And it's no small task to try to slow him down. Once he gets rolling, like we've seen in this game so far, watch out.
Timeout called the Pacers. Some changes for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Young comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And it's Collison in for Joseph. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Aminu comes in for Curry. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 18. 18 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. Oladipo's got 20 points.
He's such a smart player. Not only is he athletically supreme, but smart as well. Oladipo, excellent at using the pick and roll to his advantage.
McCollum finds Harkless. Collison against McCollum. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nice shot by Evans.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely given the defender something extra to think about.
Now here's Harkless. Pass to Leonard. McCollum with the ball. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 25 points for C.J. McCollum.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now here's Evans, defended by Harkless. Evans against Aminu. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's 13 points for Tyreek Evans.
And Evans excels at using his muscle and speed going to the rim. Knows how to score despite getting hit.
Now here's McCollum. 25 points in the game. Stauskas kicks to McCollum. Pass to Aminu. Turner with the steal. Here's Young. Good D by McCollum. Now here's Harkless. Kicks it out to McCollum. And another three for Portland.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Indiana out in front, up 11. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland, Lillard the 1 with McCollum at the 2. Farouk Aminu is out there with Nurkic, and it's Harkless in at the 3.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Evans, takes the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Harkless has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
Here's Collison, and right through it goes. And the Pacers lead by 8. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Lillard with it. Pass to McCollum. And it's sent back by Turner.
Oh, these arms of Turner just go on forever. I mean, which is part of the reason he's able to rack up the block shots that he does.
The shot's good. And now a 10-point Indiana lead.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Evans against McCollum. And Farouk Aminu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Evan Turner, he's checked in for Portland.
Evan Turner.
Indiana leading by 10. Evans outside. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Evans. With some arc, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You got to respect the physicality of Evans. Excellent at drawing contact on his way up.
Taking 2 shots. Two.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Aminu, and the three ball is good.
Can't give up these looks. I mean, the defense has to be more aggressive guarding the perimeter.
Pacers leading by 9. Evans passes to Young. Evans against McCollum. Evans kicks to Bogdanovich. Young left side, just 5 on the clock, and it's good, 2 points.
Well, ideally, you'd like Young to be playing closer to the basket, but I tell you what, if he's going to make that shot, you'll gladly take it.
Collison against Lillard, and the pass to Nurkic. The dish to McCollum. Goes up on the high post. And the shot is long. And it's Evans with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. Collison against Lillard. 2 points. That one goes. Collison's got 4 points this quarter.
A mid-range game of Collison, very impressive. I mean, capitalizing from this area on the court, nicely done.
Lillard finds McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And if there's a path to the hoop, you can bet Evans is going to try and find it. He stays in constant motion, looking to get to the basket and finish at the rim.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Rebounded by McCollum. Trailblazers trail by 12. Outside Turner. It's McCollum on the wing, covered by Evans. Shots good by Turner.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Collison, the pass to Turner. Misses off the right iron.
And I love how his teammates have stepped up for him. He's struggling, but they're ramping it up and getting it done this quarter.
From 17 feet out, offensive rebound, and finished off by Nurkic.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, no good for Nurkic.
And, you know, Thaddeus Young, the veteran forward out of Georgia Tech, over a decade of service in the NBA, and he's still one of the more dependable scorers you'll find in terms of over the course of a season.
Bogdanovich against Turner. Right block shot. Good work defensively by Turner. Trailblazers trail by 8. Over in the corner, Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 16 points for Lillard. And for Young, a veteran, as you mentioned, Clark, still one of the more athletic players in the league.
Yeah, he really is. Very impressive how long Thaddeus has been as consistent as he's been. Does a nice job running the floor. Really good in shot selection. And has become a more vocal leader as he is one of the older guys in the league now.
Timeout called the Pacers.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for McCollum. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Two free throws for Aminu. And here are the Pacers now. Collison kicks to Young. And Young slams it home.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
Greg, they might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Turner, the bounce pass. Pass to Lillard. For three. That one, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Evans finds Young. To the inside. And Young slams it home.
Spotting the open man, Collison, a capable playmaker.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They trail by 7. Inside. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Indiana, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12. Collison, the pass to Evans. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Evans has got 14 points here in the second half.
And how about the confidence from Evans? He's feeling like no one can stop him playing with a ton of heart.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 18 points for Damian Lillard.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is playing to his strengths.
Curry against Evans. Curry dishes to Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Indiana leading by 5. And here's Collison. Young outside. Evans inside. Curry meets him. Shots good from Young.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Now Curry. Shot clock at 5. Count it.
How about the level of concentration by Seth Curry? Even when he's guarded in the paint, his focus is on the basket.
Here's Evans. Here's Bogdanovich. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Collison kicks to Evans. Down low, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Evolving as a leader right before our eyes. It's important that Turner continue to prove he can score in big moments.
On the wing, Turner. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Aminu, and Curry has it in the corner. Evans with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. And it's sent back by Turner. Curry deciding where to go with it. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. To the inside. And Evans the basket on the assist from Young. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Collison against Lillard. Portland keeping it alive, a new 24. Good. Aminu's got 7 points for the quarter.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there, Greg. The timing couldn't have been better.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Evans. And a switch here also for Portland. McCollum's checked in for Curry. Ball's knocked loose, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul. Trailblazers trail by 5. Now, here's Lillard. Knocked loose. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And the shot goes down. Oladipo's got 22.
The quick hands of Oladipo, so good at reading his man and then pouncing into the lane for the steal.
It's McCollum on the wing. Over Oladipo. McCollum no good. And so Collison will bring it up for Indiana. At one point they led by 16. Turner. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got 6 assists here tonight. The Trailblazers shooting at 50% in a decent groove. It's McCollum on the wing. A three-pointer, no good.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Just a touch. I mean, it seems like he's forcing shots a little bit to me, Greg. Not playing his game right now, and with every miss, the pressure intensifies.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pacers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Victor Oladipo.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
He dishes it to Collison. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Victor. You've been really playing well on offense of late. What's going right for you at that end of the floor?
Patience, man, experience, belief, faith, all the above, man. Just coming out here working on my game. I'm just going to continue to keep growing, continue to keep staying close to my teammates, continue to keep working hard, and continue to keep getting better.
That is a crowded locker room with all those things in there. Thanks, Victor. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.